Hi there, and thanks for taking a look at this. So, I've got this game here that I've had for 25 years, and the object of the game is to get 1,200 points. And over the years, I've had four players get there in two turns. And I was always curious, what would it take to get there in one turn? And near as I can guess, most likely, if it happens, it would be done in the following manner. There would be, you would roll dice to score points, and there'd be a very specific roll that you would get to 1,200 points. So, what that would look like. Now here are the dice that you play the game with. They're six-sided dice, and they're enumerated. These dice here are enumerated 2, 3, 4, 5 with a numeral 5 and a 6, and then instead of the 1, there's a 10. Now the red die here, this is called the wild die, and it is enumerated 2 wild, 4, 5, 6, 10. So the 3 side is replaced with a wild, and that wild can be anything you want it to be. So, let's say at the beginning of the game, to get to 1,200 points in one turn, it would be a three very specific rolls of 5 dice. The first roll would be right here, a straight of 5, and that would be, now there's no 1. There's a 10, but there's no 1. So the straight of 5 would have to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it can be in any order, and you also have the wild side here on the wild die that you can make whatever you want. So it can be wild 3, 4, 5, 6, for example, or but the 1, if there's a 1 or 10 in this case, then that would mess up the roll. It would have to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in any order, and then it can be made up with the wild. Now the next roll is probably the easiest to figure out. It's going to be a 5 of a kind, and that would be 5 tens. So 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 on the wild, or 10, 10, 10, 10, and wild to make the fifth 10, and that would be worth 1,000 points. The first thing, the straight of 5 is worth 100. So if you do the straight of 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you would get 100 and roll in, and then you would roll them again, and then you would get the straight of, or the 5 of a kind, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and then you would have at that point 1,100 points. So the third roll would have to be the following. It would have to be 3 tens made up of any of the dice and no 5s. So, it could be 10, 10, 10, or 10, 10 wild. Any of these could be 10, but no 5s. So if a 5 comes up, then that would ruin it. So, 10, 10, 10, 2, 4, no problem. 10, 10, 10, wild, 2, great, because the wild is whatever you want. So there's that. This is beyond me to figure out, but I bet that some math genius out there can figure it out. And thanks so much. I'm looking forward to hearing your answers.